Welcome back, movie lovers. I'm Josh.
And I'm Chris.
And with our powers combined, we are Garner Brothers Movie Lovers. And today we're going to be making a little short video about
Turning Red. This is Pixar's latest film. You want to start?
Yeah, it's bad.
I also did not like it. Pixar is usually more dependable.
Disney movies where how the parents were bad and the kids were misunderstood. It's like some sort of weird propaganda to get kids to hate their parents.
As parents, we don't appreciate movies like that.
No.
And, what the message of the movie is, find out who you really are and be true to yourself. And I don't have a problem with that. And I want my kids to, forge their own trails. And, I don't want to pick their life for them. But I don't feel like this movie's just saying that. I feel like it's kind of implying that along the way, you're going to have to disappoint your parents. You have to be a bad student to find out who you really are. You have to like horrible boy bands and, like all these other things. You don't have to be a bad student. I want my students to choose, to figure out who they are and be true to themselves and all of that. But I want them to be the best version of themselves. I think you can get good grades and still be true to yourself. Like, I don't understand why she had to go and be rebellious against the movie plays into the trope of Asian parents demanding way too much of their kids. And it's a real thing. And this movie really plays into that. And was that mom over controlling and domineering? Yes. But this movie just makes it seem like, you have to disobey your parents in order to be true to yourself.
There was one particular moment in this movie where the mom was like a giant red panda, like a really big red panda.
Godzilla size.
And she was crushing stuff, and in her big, scary, deep voice, she was saying stuff like, "Make your bed, do your homework, clean your room." This is the bad guy of this movie. It's just a parent trying to make their kids responsible. It's so dumb. Yeah. So don't go see this movie.
You don't even have to go anywhere, but I wouldn't even recommend loading it up on Disney+.
In fact, unsubscribe from Disney+. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it has redeemable things. I laughed sometimes.
What's up with it? They got the same animators who did Luca with the really wonky looking mouths that just look like they're the shape of a peanut. I hate that.
And Josh was in an animation program, so he can have opinions about stuff like that.
I was barely in an animation program.
Another thing I didn't like about that movie is the mom does the most cringy things. No mother in the history of the world, regardless of how domineering or controlling they are, would ever be so oblivious to how shockingly embarrassing these things are that she does to her poor daughter. They're the worst. Any mom would be like, oh, I'm not going to do that. That will embarrass and scar my daughter for life. But she does it twice. Two things in this movie that I like. Maybe it was for a comedic effect, but I just thought it was so cringy. I was like, that wasn't funny to me. It was just cringy. Anyway, I'm done bagging on this movie.
Yeah.
I did kind of like the little Japanese friend who was anime levels of excited sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It made me chuckle.
That was kind of fun.
Sometimes.
She kind of gets ruined by a character who becomes a red panda when they get angry. Because that was kind of what that little anime character's thing was turning crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Overshadowed a little bit. Anyway,
yep.
we didn't like it.
But you can like our video.
Yeah.
And you could subscribe.
And you could like that movie that we didn't like and then tell us in the comments why we're wrong.
You could do that. And you could click the notification bell. And in case we don't see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.